up, everybody? I guess we live. Just 13 minutes. I don't know about that. What's going on? Just 13 minutes. What's up, everybody? We live, waiting on Red to get on here. Hopefully we're gonna have Tony and maybe the Hares from Orangeburg. Come on here now. Over Red to be on here in a minute. We went to Branchville this past weekend. Good racing Branchville this past weekend. Had some big time, some good racing, some fast passes, man. Some good racing. What's up, man? What's going on? Kevin, Kevron. Yeah, we had a good weekend. Good race at Branchville. The rain kind of went away about lunch, about 3 o'clock or so. The rain kind of gathered away and it come back. Didn't rain, got the race out. Pits was a little wet, a little muddy, but we got them out of the way, made some good passes. Pretty good truck count. I think we had 19 trucks. I believe what the count was in all the classes. Had some pretty good times. Nobody got stuck, man. We didn't pull no trucks out. All the trucks made it. Some of them made it a little slower than others. Others made it pretty good. But it was good. I can say Rhett and finally got the cheese puff eating it out, man. That thing's running. He did a jam up, but had a pretty good crowd, pretty good truck count. Had two tractor tire trucks. Rain freaking Taylor come out with that tractor tire truck of his, killed it, man. It was, like I said, pretty good. Had a pretty good. If you missed it, we'll be back in Branchville in September, I believe. We come back in September. Run that one. September will be a DOT race. I don't think we're gonna run the July race or the June race. Have to look and see how that works out. Like I say, Big John. What's up, John? What's up, Mickey? Mickey, they call him, not John. But that truck's running good. It come around pretty good. That thing was the old U-proof truck. It ran pretty good this weekend. I think they won the consistency class. I think Mickey and Chuck then won the consistency class, I do believe. Let me look back and see. Chuck. No, he got third in the consistency class. I forgot. I mentioned Big Blaine won the consistency class. So Big Blaine in the Junkyard Dog, I think they got. Blaine got a second, a third. He did pretty good though. Blaine ran pretty good. Old truck ran pretty good with the Junkyard. What do you call that thing? The Junkyard something. I can't hardly read it right. What the name of it is. But they did pretty good, man. Addison had a pass. He made a pass into Big Earl. Made some good runs. 8 run pretty good. It made 2 decent passes. It was fast enough because Rhett and them didn't have to make one pass. That truck messed up. But we did good. Maggie Henson, she made some killer passes. She won 2 classes, I think. 1 or 2 classes, I think. Maggie won. Resurrection Racing. There he is. Let me get him on here. He's here. Live by myself. What's up, Rhett? Oh, let me pull you up here. There you go. I've been up here chatting by myself for a minute, man. What's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. I was watching Logan calls it BT of the streets the other night. Who do you think that could be?
I don't know, man. I was wondering. I didn't get that post. I was wondering what that post was you talking about.
JJ the boss.
There you go. I hope we can get like that one day, man. He's probably making a killing of that stuff.
BT says, I own these pits, right?
That's right. Hey. Yeah. I don't know if you can say that, but hey.
Oh, well, that's just what he said. I own these streets. I make the call. I like it.
How you feeling, boy? You feeling good? Truck ran good. The one pass.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it was a one-hit wonder, but it was a good one hit.
A damn good one hit. Heck yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good one.
That ape did it again, though, didn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but yeah. If that cheese puff made a second pass, it might have been a different ball game, but
maybe. But hey, anybody can say coulda, woulda, shoulda, right?
Oh yeah. But we had a good time Saturday. Truck count was pretty good for Saturday. I was telling them it was turned out pretty good for what we had. The weather
Yeah.
anyway.
Give thanks for the Fords, right?
Yeah, man. All the Ford showed. It was a Ford class, brother.
Give all them Fords credit. Team Resurrection, Team Snowman. You
Yep,
know,
the
the boys
Hares,
showed up.
the Earl team. I think
Yeah.
Maggie got a couple places in that darn paint machine she called. I don't even know what's the name of that thing she called that?
Genesis.
Genesis. There you go. Yeah, she won a class and got second in the class, I think. So
Yeah, I think
her
she
and
won small tire and got second in big tire, I believe.
yep,
I
yep.
think
I think
that
I got it.
I didn't see the results, but I think that Snowman, just from watching, won big tire. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, let me see. I got it right in front of me. I just ain't got the light on. Maggie won. That been small tire. Maggie won small tire. Fred got second in small tire, and the birthday man got third in small tire. Mr. Bill.
There you go. Awesome.
Happy birthday to Mr. Bill. I think it's Bill's birthday today, ain't it?
That's a
And
whole lot of Ford there in small
it's
tire.
all Ford, man. And the big tires, Tony took first place. Maggie got second, and Fred took third. So
Oh,
that was an all Ford class, man.
that was a good mud run. I'll call it. It wasn't a super bog, but man, that's what I like. I like to see the mud fly and the guys have to hold on to the truck and drive them. That was a really good time.
And we didn't pull the first truck out. Everybody made it, even the street style trucks or whatever running consistency. Nobody got stuck. Everybody made it through. So it was good. Good.
Yeah, a real good time. And the V Treads decided they'd do a horseshoe, and that was
Yep.
pretty cool.
Yep. And it wasn't hot. It got kind of cold there for a minute, man. It was kind of cool there.
Yeah, there were people finding sweatshirts and stuff.
The
Drivers
wife
were still
sold
wearing their suits.
we sold every Branchville Mud Bog hoodie we had.
That's awesome.
So everyone they had, they was looking for them, trying to get them, man. Sold all of them. Which that was a plus, I thought.
Yeah, and it was a good time because I know I left from Charleston and it rained for an hour, over an hour on the way to Branchville, and you turn right in there in Branchville and it wasn't raining, the sun was out, it was nice.
And it stopped right before we raced, and it held off. So that was a blessing. A blessing. We
That
got
that overcast was nice.
we got the snowman racing crew trying to get on here with the birthday man. But that's enough about Branchville. Branchville's come and gone, good race. We move on to the next one. Which be Orangeburg.
That's right, and it looked muddy, but they'll have it under control, y'all. I seen
They
some
got it.
people picking about boats and all that. You don't need none of that. They got it.
Yeah, they trying to get them pumped out and working on them good. So I don't know, Mr. Fred. What's up, Fred? Can you see us?
What's
Can you
going
hear
on,
us,
dude?
man?
Oh yeah.
What's going on, buddy? Who you got there with you? That the birthday man right there with you?
Yep. That's him, number
Oh,
64.
what you got? 25, 26,
18 and holding, buddy.
18 and hold it. I feel you. Look it, man. I tell you, happy birthday to you, man. Hope you
Thank
having a great
y'all.
one.
Thank y'all.
At least
Yep.
you got to go out there and play in the mud for your birthday, it looked like.
Oh man, yeah, I've been knee deep and well yeah, we just leave it at knee deep. But we pumped out probably I'm gonna say at least 40 some thousand gallons of water out of one pit and we could pump the other one tomorrow. We it was 4 foot deep. We've got it down to a foot deep now, so we're going right on down to the ground. But I ain't not gonna lie to you, Mother Nature dealt us a hand, and it's gonna be muddy. So if you scared to get your truck dirty, leave it home or leave it on the trailer. But come on,
Yep.
That's
but
It's
right.
gonna be you
it,
can't do
it
about that, man. It rain. You
yeah.
can't.
The thing is, everybody that runs this pit, everybody's got to run the same thing.
That's right.
No,
Yep.
so it's kind of a level playing field. The pits will be smooth. They're going to be definitely muddy, but nobody likes running through the water except for me. I like hitting the water first with the first of the class. When the water's cleared, I'm okay with that. But after that, it's kind of crappy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's right. It's fun to be the first skimmer, isn't
That's
it?
right. That's right. That's right. Snowman's made of water anyway, so he kind of fits right in that pot.
There you
That's
go.
right.
There you go. Y'all
But
got it right. Y'all look like y'all been working on it, getting ready. Y'all gonna do some beater car and consistency Friday night.
yeah,
Correct.
yeah. We have
Get them on the trailer. Matter of fact, we was in the midst of that right this second.
we was in the process of trying to put another one on the trailer. Uh, We either need a smaller car or a bigger trailer. Not sure what yet. But anyway,
The smaller,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll work.
but we've got it all smoothed out everywhere. It's drying down good. We got the sprinklers back working. Um, you wouldn't think we'd need sprinklers, but the way it dried out today, it
Yeah.
really dried the top part. The beater car racetrack is like racing on a brick. So we got to do something with that, slicken it up a little bit. Make it a level playing field on that too, because you got big cars that's going to go fast, and you got small cars that's going to slide around. So it'll be interesting. Gonna be good.
Oh yeah, that's always
That's real.
interesting.
That's really good to hear that the beater car area is drying out, because that's one thing I was really wondering about. I was like, man, they're going to have tractor tires on the beater cars, but sounds like
Yeah.
it's going to be a good time.
I don't know if y'all seen the pictures Tony put out there this morning that I took early this morning that had water just laying everywhere.
Yeah.
But we devised a plan, and there's no water on the beater car track now at all. So that plan worked great.
Heck
My
yeah.
new tool is a landscape rake.
A landscape rate, eh?
Behind my little tractor, it works great.
Dang
Yeah.
right.
That's how many acres is that to smooth out, right? Just in the area where we run, it's several acres. It seems
I'm not
like.
sure. I'm not sure, but on my little tractor, it takes like 3 gallons of fuel.
Dang,
So
that's a pretty good burning there.
it's pretty big. It's at like 16,000 square foot. So it's a pretty good size.
Wow.
It's not too big, not too small.
Okay,
But
yeah.
man, that's what makes it safe. You can get
Yeah.
these trucks out there and these
Man,
beater cars, and they can do whatever they want, and they're not going in the crowd. They're not going to hurt anybody.
Right.
And that's what makes it such an awesome facility.
Yeah.
There ain't
Plenty
no
of room.
damn poles.
Yeah. No, and there's no poles for Fred to hit, Evelyn to hit.
Yep.
Nobody.
Evelyn's
We've
poles.
got no poles on the track at all.
Yeah, she got to do something to get a pole out there. She got to do some
Yeah.
serious work.
Yeah. She got to jump and stuff to get to them poles. But anyway, we are going to stress a little more on safety in your beater cars. We don't want them cut up and modified if you don't been on the racetrack somewhere. We don't want that. We want $500 cars that you don't drive on the street anymore. If it's wrecked, radiators busted, whatever, it's a fun thing more than a money making thing.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
some
And
modified cars last time with
yeah,
some roll cages modified for round track.
we will do some inspecting of the cars and stuff this time. And anything illegal that if we have a problem and all the other drivers say no, we don't want that. Well, because we don't really have a set of safety rules.
Yeah.
But if there's something conflicting comes up, I'm gonna say we may put it up to all the people in the class or in the race.
Or if we got enough of them, we'll put them in a separate class.
Right. If we got enough,
Yeah,
we'll put them in their
separate 'em.
separate class. But
Yep.
we're
Because
going.
you kind of want to make sure you keep the money out of it, is what you're trying to do. You don't want somebody coming up there with a $3,500 beater car that that's got a roll cage and double adjustable shocks and good tires. It's a
That's like us putting
$500 beater car.
That's like
You
us
know?
putting our trucks in the street class just because it's got a full body.
If he
Yeah.
comes up there with a car, if he comes up there with a car like that, he's assuredly to win his class because he could be in it by himself.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Are
I
y'all
mean-
gonna break that thing up this time, or y'all just gonna run it all one? Or break
Well,
it
it
up in 10 like you did?
depends on how many cars we have,
Yeah.
and the time and everything. So it just kind of depends on what and who shows up. But
And we're still going to probably do a side thing to where, if enough people want to do it like a team bet, a challenge, or whatever, not like a bet. We ain't going to say that. Betting's illegal, But, something like that. Throw a little extra something, So,
That's right. Put a little skin in it for
There you
bragging
go.
rights.
but we want the beater car so that that where anybody can do it. Say, hey, that looks like fun. We got an old car sitting out back. Let's put a fuel pump in it and a radiator in it. Let's run it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that's kind of like starting with your street class in the mud trucks. That's something anybody drives up there can do. If they got daddy's
Yep.
money truck sitting over there and they want to run it, well, they can jump right in. And be in a class that they're competitive in.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, it's a
And
blast too.
the same thing about Friday night. Also, y'all are running a consistency class, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, consistency is running Friday
That's
night.
anything.
That's
Anything can.
anything.
You know what I mean? Bring your daddy's money truck and put it out there and run it. Like we did in the old days. Some of these young kids need to get on top of that like we used to. I mean, I know all of us used to drive our rides to the mud run back in high school and run
Oh
them.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but there's very few of these young kids that's I'm gonna say, well, just they're scared to get the truck dirty. You know,
Yeah, that's right. They got them pavement
mine.
princesses. That's right.
If I'd had one back then, you probably would never know what color it was. But
Yep. Yep.
that's right. We used to get it muddy and leave the mud on it for a couple of days, so everybody knew that you went and did something, right?
that's right. That's right.
I used to
Hope
work
for
over in it.
rain.
When I first started working at the chemical plant, they made me go out there and wash mine one day. They told me I had to wash it before I come back and park it out there tomorrow.
That sounds about right.
So I said,
But yeah,
yep, that worked.
we're gonna try and keep the track slick. So we want the cars to slide around a little bit. We don't want anybody going in the pits this time, Matt, or anybody else, Matt. So you
Yeah,
know, if you accidentally slide in there, that's one thing. But we're gonna try and have it dry between the track and the mud pit to where you'll be able to gain control of it.
yeah.
But
We pulled out too many car parts in there. It's
yeah,
a little bit unsafe as far as the
Car
truck.
parts, huh?
there is a few car
Yeah,
parts in there yet. When the water went down today, we found a couple in there yet, and I said, Tony, that's not supposed to be there.
yeah. Some of Matt and blockers.
Yeah,
What do you say? Uh, what you call it?
Block.
accessory.
Accessories they left in pit. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
those beater cars tend to shed pieces if you haven't seen it in person. They'll go
Well,
out there and they do not look the same after the first round.
My Ford Mercury here, it don't have no more headlights, one tail light, the door's crushed in, and man, we put the battery in it yesterday, and it made me the thing fired right back up. I said, well, hell, we race them one more time.
it won't go in it. Yeah.
So we didn't even bend the bumper. Yeah, I guess that would have been a great moonshine car, but
Yeah. I had somebody.
That thing. Go ahead.
I had somebody wanting to come borrow mine. The little Honda I got out here. I told him, if you can crank it, if it'll run, you can get it. So, but it's still sitting there. So it's
yeah,
gonna be good. And
Good thing about the beater cars is they hold their value.
Yeah.
They're worth
You're
about
right.
500 before and after you crash it.
You're right. That load we took from there that day, we scrapped it all, and I think we got enough to pay for fuel for the next race. So it's
Heck yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
not really a money making thing, but you try your best to break even sometime. But
Yeah.
that's really
That's
Break
hard to
even.
do.
Break even is the being part. As long
But
as you ain't losing by it.
you can't put a price on fun and smiles, because I'm gonna tell you that first race, man. When Matt and I were in there, I laughed so hard that I couldn't hardly drive. I mean, I laughed the whole time. My jaw hurt the next day. I mean, that was worth it right there. And I come in last probably, but that's fine. I was there.
It's
That's
fun,
right.
man. It's a blast. I enjoyed the heck out of it.
It's
Everybody needs to
definitely
try it at least once you get in.
Me and Jeffrey ran in the corner. I reached out and slapped BT in the helmet.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But
It's fun. It's good.
it is fun. But I got there's still that fine line between bravery and stupidity, and sometimes people just cross back and forth that line all day long.
Oh yeah.
But
Yep.
we're gonna
Put some
try and
jumps in.
get it right, and have fun, and have a good show.
that's
Yep.
right.
It'll put on a good show for Friday night. Hope you have a good crowd, a good consistent class, and
Yeah, I
Friday
think the
night.
weather's looking good. It should cool down a little bit by race time. I think it's going up in the low 90s, upper 80s. But by the
Yeah.
time 7 o'clock gets here, it should be starting to cool down a little bit, because once the sun falls behind the trees, it'll drop 10 degrees pretty quick.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Daddy said he's coming to run the 8 Friday. I'll be in Tennessee at a graduation, but Daddy says he's coming to run the 8. So y'all video that if he does, because I want to see it.
We'll
Hey,
be there.
tell him to leave it up there and let me run it Saturday. Me and Cassie can run each other.
There you go. He might.
We'll store it up there. It'll be all right. Some of us are going to be up there probably all night anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to worry about us. There ain't none of us fitting that little ass truck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not going to drive it. Matt's not going to drive it. And Ryan's not going to drive it. Jeffrey might get in it, but that's about the limit.
In the gray paint.
He can probably fit in it. Yeah.
He don't have a truck to drive right now, so
He might take off, hey. You might need a
be
good
looking for a
driver.
ride.
Hey, I tell you what, you know how to make that thing even faster? Put a Ford
What's
motor in it.
Oh
oh
Lord, look where
dear.
he went.
Oh dear.
Well,
Here we
listen
go.
to
Here we
this.
go.
Put that one motor in there, so make that thing scream.
The U-Proof families, the U-Proof teams that they'll be there. And then Saturday, y'all gonna run mud. What y'all running? The horseshoe or paperclip? What y'all running Saturday?
We haven't really decided that yet. It all depends on how the track turns out. How bad it is as far as there's going to be a horseshoe. It's one way or the other, but it depends on whether we do a paper clip or not. I guess all depends on the flat track.
Yeah.
How it is. If it's tore up real bad from the day before, which we'll dress it all up that night, Friday night, Saturday morning. 'Cause we don't. What's that?
I guess it depends on the first truck. If he goes through, it might be a horseshoe. If not, we might resort back to the old style mud bog again.
Well, no,
Depends on the track, yeah.
it'll still be a horseshoe. We'll still take the flat track into the mud pit.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be just no take off from the line in the mud and go.
It won't be
No.
just one straight line. You take off, go down, turn, and come back. Now, whether you'll run through two pits or one, we kind of hadn't ironed that out yet, but we'll know more
I
about
always,
that tomorrow.
I like that paper clip because that gives you the time to really how does JJ the boss say it? Gap ties some people. The
Yeah.
longer the track, you can put 10, 15 seconds on people at Orangeburg. I enjoy that.
Yeah,
Yep.
I tried to get Tony to go back to the heads up horseshoes, but I don't think we've had enough time between all of us working and planting and working on that
Yeah.
track. We ain't really had enough time to get it set up like that because that was fun last year.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that too. That was fun. That was a good race.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like it because I don't ever win doing that.
I don't neither, Mr. Bill, so don't feel bad, but I like it.
Well, if you don't win heads up, you ain't gonna win on time either, right? So
Well, it all depends on
All
your
right.
takeoff, I guess.
Well, I kind of classify my wins. If I come out the other side, I crank the truck up, put it back on the trailer, I won.
Yep.
There we
That's
go.
a win. That's a
Come
win in
on.
the winning
That's a
column.
I've seen
win.
Yep.
you lay the hammer down to everybody before, several times.
You
I
did some winning.
got my foot fixed now. I can match the gas.
There you
That's
go.
right.
You did some winning Saturday. Y'all won a couple of places Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
I
Maggie
think
did it
everybody
good.
pretty
She got in there.
Yeah, them Fords was beating up on the mud Saturday, but I think
Oh,
Maggie
yeah.
got a first, Fred got a first,
No, I got second and third. Maggie got first and
Tony got a
second.
first,
Tony got first.
Tony got it first.
and I
Mr.
brought
Bill
up the
got in
rear
there too, didn't he?
third again.
Hey, that's better than fourth.
Yeah.
Pay for fuel.
That's a good one. It turned out pretty good. I was surprised we had the truck count wasn't good, but But the weather held off.
Oh yeah.
He didn't do any pullouts or real terrible tear ups on anything that I know of. So
Worst thing I had was a belt pop on steering.
even with no power steering, Fred was kind of Armstrong in that thing through there.
Made me a little nervous.
That's pretty tough, Devo.
That was a good thing. It was a straight pass though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that horseshoe would have been rough without that power steering, huh?
Well, that's what happened to me at Twitty's last year. The same steering issues. Last race of the season. Got down there, couldn't come around the corner, and then the steering locked up on me. Turned sideways. I'm like, oh yeah. That's why my truck parked down there in the middle of all the V treads at the end of the year last year, and they were doing all the racing. My truck was parked right
Yeah.
dead in the middle of all of them. Couldn't steer it. I was like, well, hey, when they get out the way, we'll park it.
Yeah.
We could just have a call a mechanic and get him to come down and itemize this thing out and see what's wrong with it.
Y'all know somebody good now. Let me know. Throw me a number.
I
Or
say
something.
y'all got a few around there, don't you?
If we can find one, yeah, they're here. We can find them. They're kind of busy, but they're
If you
here.
can get him to work on something, huh? That's the problem.
There's that.
You got
You never run out of something to do. I'll tell you that.
no, that's a fun, yeah. You got Taylor Chavis won't know about I guess he want to call somebody out Friday night if y'all allow that. He won't know.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll have the consistency. I think we're gonna do the consistency before the beater car, so they ain't all that trash on the track. But if they want to do some of that beforehand, before the beater cars, they can do it. We have to do a hand drop or something.
That's the blacked out Toyota.
Yeah.
Hey, if
He
they
must
want
be
to do that, if we got enough people do that, we can line them up and do an arm drop. You know, we put somebody at the other end with the video. If it gets that close, and see who it is.
Heck
You
yeah,
heard that.
Bill's arm drop. That sounds like it right there.
Hey,
Mr.
you know,
Bill.
we going out there to race And whatever you bring to race, I mean, if 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, call each other out, that's fine. That's more for the crowd to watch, buddy.
Yep. Put on a
Right.
show. Put on a show. If you're there, put on a
It's
show.
about the show for sure.
That's
Putting
it.
on a show.
Never waste the crowd.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
So that blacked out Toyota wants a piece of the ape because he heard it had a fill-in driver. Is that what's happening?
It might be. It might be.
Old
Might
man
be.
Swift.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you got to be careful what you ask for, boys. But then, that's hey, it don't
Yeah.
never hurt to try, man. It's.
Worst thing they ain't gonna eat you. Worst thing they can do is outrun you.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
They're not gonna eat you.
And ain't
Worst thing they can do is outrun you.
none of us nowhere racing that ain't been outrun at one time or another. So
That's a
there won't
fact.
be no.
That's exactly right.
Well, how about Tony coming back out of retirement and doing some winning Saturday? That was pretty good, ain't it?
Man, he was so wound tight. I don't think you could have pried him out of that truck seat Saturday.
I don't think he could make
Yeah.
it turn.
But
Yeah, steering wheel was all locked up. Something
He
locked
couldn't
up
have
in
made
it.
a turn.
That was
yeah, I
good,
think he
man.
was happy to get back in it. He's not really happy to go back mechanicking working, but he was happy to get back in the truck, and we had the crowns and scratch to get things ready. We ain't gonna do nothing till the last minute. If it needs a new motor fixed, it needs a whole new rain on it, and we racing Saturday. Well, we're gonna start on about 12 o'clock Friday,
That's
and
right.
see if we can beat the clock every time.
That's how my truck was last week in Mets.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Rear end got welded up and everything else Friday.
yeah, we ain't gonna rush it. We ain't gonna rush into nothing now. It's we can take our time.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
Yeah. You got the hammer. David Hewlett said he's coming and bring the truck.
I ain't seen him in a while. That's good.
Yeah. He said he got his trans back in, so
David Hewitt.
he said he's coming to race Friday. I thought it's Friday. I guess he's gonna run the consistency class.
You could do
Well, the one thing about that consistency in our track, that track always hooks. So it's a good test play.
Yeah, you gotta watch them axles. Sometimes trans brake is not really a friend there. That boy that dirt just digs in, especially if it's the right consistency with the moisture in it. Man,
You
it
turn
is
it
tough.
up. It'll find a weak spot. Jeff,
Yeah.
you ain't over there working on that that truck of yours to get it running, Bo?
No, I've been working on everything else.
Oh man,
Not even our stuff.
that's usually how it goes. So you're gonna be
They're working on the
spectating this
track.
weekend.
They're working on the track. I'm working on cars.
There
I'm
you
doing
go.
the not fun stuff. How about that?
Just a heads up to show you what all we got going on now. This is our all right. See, it don't nothing slow down around here.
I see a bunch of Fords with the hoods up.
This is
No, that was our Camry. I don't know. I don't see no Fords around
this
here.
is
No
my
hoods up.
front yard in front of my new house that my wife is consistently saying, "What you can do with all that junk?" And every time I get up and look out the window, I said, "What? Where? What are
What
you
you
talking
talking
about?"
about?
Kind
Hey,
of
what
dope.
junk? That's
So
good stuff.
anyway,
That's
sometimes
good.
that's a nightly discussion.
I know the feeling, Bo. I know how that is. I know the feeling. Mine's on me now. I gotta finish this dang on pool here.
Headache.
Yeah.
I've been working on the upstairs for 5 years and I ain't finished it yet. So
Yeah, BT, that's one of the things you just can't rush into, son. You just can't
no,
rush into stuff like that.
if you want it
Right.
perfect, man, it takes time. It takes
That's
time.
right.
Just,
That's right.
hey, take your time and them kids will be gone and you don't have to worry about it. Right?
And see, something always comes up. I get a break, turkey season comes in. And I get a little break. Nice mud racing. Before you know it, be deer season. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean, there's no time. Can't get nothing done.
Priorities, man.
Always something.
Got to feed your
Always
family.
something.
You gotta have the priority.
we'll get on it, man. We'll get it. But man, like I said, I think it's gonna be a nice weekend. The weather's gonna hold up. So
Yeah, I think if we don't get any rain tonight, I think we're clear till about next Monday or Tuesday because we got about 110, 20 acres of peanut plant yet. Hopefully
yeah.
we get that done Monday and move on to the next project.
Well, it ought to be good because we got some added money thrown in there. $500 on top of each class, on top of the registrations,
And $1,000.
and then $1,000 on top of the class with the most truck count. So that's on top of the
Oh, okay.
registrations back. So
Is that just Saturday or is that consistency also?
no, that'll be Saturday on the truck classes. I think this every class but street class, I believe. I don't.
Yeah, somebody
believe.
said AB. I think the little flyer said A, B, and C was 500 added. With the
ABC and the V-treads, and then
1,000. Yeah.
yeah, the 1,000 will go to any of those 5 classes right there. Assuming we have 2 V-tread classes, but it ain't no telling on that. But it'll be on the top of whatever class has got the most. So whether it's ABC or V-tread.
Yep. And the
So,
10
Yeah.
truck had a 10 truck minimum on there, so I guess that'll work too. How we
yeah,
work that out. And I
I'm
see
sure
y'all.
shouldn't have a problem with that one. I think everybody's ready
No.
to go racing.
No.
you hope so. You hope so.
I've
And
seen
it's
a bunch of chatter on Facebook. I don't know about y'all. That's
yeah, it's
good.
gonna be
We've
a
been
big
working
crowd. I hope.
on Facebook till now.
We've been working.
Yeah.
I see it's you can get a weekend pass for $40. So if you go on both nights, you better hit them up Friday, get that weekend pass, save a little money getting in
Mhm.
there. So
That's right. So
Yeah,
did the rain fill the pond up?
the pond was filled.
Yeah.
It's been filled for a little while after
Yeah,
we
we
got the
looked
dam
at
and
it
everything
when I
built.
left there a while ago. It's up to the spillway. It's full.
Oh
It's
wow,
ready.
good deal.
awesome. So y'all will have the washdown. Is the washdown working again?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
We got the pump fixed. Everything's working. Sprinklers working.
Awesome.
We've been hustling today. Sometimes we was going backwards, but we did accomplish some stuff.
That is shoot.
You know,
That is
sometimes
that's a
the
big
harder you
selling
work, the
point.
further behind you get. You know.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's a real
That's
big
true.
selling point about y'all's track, especially people that come from far distances. That
Yeah.
you have somewhere that where you can wash your truck off, and it only
Yep.
takes a couple minutes with that fire hose. It is
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That is
We have
awesome.
Yeah.
two. We got both of them slumped up, so we can use 2 of them now. The only thing is, you get down there, you get 2 people that close washing trucks, and they wash each other, and then
Yeah,
piss
somebody's
off
getting wet.
crap at them. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, them hoses are too doggone big to have a water fight with.
We'll sell tickets for that too.
Hey, I'll go here. But I think there are still parking spots out available on the South Carolina Motorplex site.
You have to go to the Motorplex site to get them, correct?
I'm pretty sure the link, sir.
I say, yeah,
What
you
you
got to
say?
go to the Motorplex site to get them. You got to go to.
I'm pretty sure. If not, I know the link will be on the Orangeburg Mud Bog page.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure there's some left over. I don't think all of them are sold out. They're pretty good balled up, but there are still some. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you haven't been there too, man, there's not a bad seat in the house.
No.
Plus, y'all have, I'll say, the largest set of bleachers anywhere I've seen for
Yep.
mud racing, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
If you get to that top row on them bleachers, man, you can see everything all the way around the whole track. You can see everything from up there.
I think that's where Miss Tina likes to take pictures from.
Yeah, she
Okay.
gets up on top of that thing so
And
too.
she don't get no mud on it either.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
smart move. Hammer
I mean
wants to know.
that is awesome. That big old area to sit. Those bleachers. Probably
well,
how many
we
people
do
can
have
fit
to.
there? Several hundred people. I mean, they're no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but there's also the walk up spots where you can take your tents, put them up over there if you don't park your truck.
yeah,
There's
between the
bleachers at the end of the track down there by the Connexes. I mean, there's plenty of spots to sit and watch. So,
plenty of room, plenty of room.
What we
David,
having for food?
who
uh,
you have?
Kirby coming?
no, it's not Kirby's. It's 2 other food trucks I think we got coming. So, we've got so many of them to keep hitting us up. And Candace is
That's
kind of, I
right.
think
Yep.
she kind of took some of the names and kind of drew them out of a hat and trying to see what we got, who we can work with, things like that.
That's right. Spread the
Yep.
wealth. I understand that. I
Well,
understand
we
that. We
can't
get a
always
bunch of calls.
that we can't always get Kirby, so I mean he's busy.
Yeah.
We understand that, so
Yep.
there might be some barbecue out there. Yeah, I think that was one of them that she said, but I ain't sure about the other one.
I like barbecue.
That's what I'm
I wish
talking
we could
about.
get
Yep.
the man with the pizza bus to go down there, but
Who's
I
up?
don't know
Dave,
if he does pizza anymore.
Nah, they
yeah.
cool.
There you go.
We ought to buy a bus.
Ooh, a bus feeder race.
David,
Oh God,
David, he
no.
was trying to get. I think Friday y'all open the gates at 4 and you're racing at 7.
Yep.
What the flyer said, and Saturday it'll be
Yep.
gates open at 9, racing at 12. So
Yeah, and you know us, it'll probably be about 12:45.
Yeah,
One.
everybody
yeah,
be there, and Tony will come in about 11:45, and drivers meeting at 11:50. So yeah, we got
Yeah,
all planned out. He'll be right.
Yeah, everybody just get there and on that track. As long as y'all get there, you be good. They'll
Y'all beat
start
us
at y'all
there, you'll be
somewhere.
all right.
Yep. What's up, Big Dave? Tune in watching. I guess he'll be there. The voice of the be there this weekend, correct?
I'm
Renfro?
pretty sure that's what Tony said. Yeah, pretty sure.
So he was bringing the.
How did the event go at the for saying no to the dang building? They have some people turn up, or how did that go?
I think, and it's kind of interesting because the guy who presented all of it, the engineer, he's actually a friend of mine from St. Matthews over here. The kid plays ball with ours, and he kind of texted me earlier. He said they voted no on it. So, I mean, I think it went for the track, but
Yeah.
so everything seems to be going good, I guess.
Oh, that was
That's
the rezoning.
Huh?
That was the rezoning thing where they was trying to rezone it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted to build houses at the end of the racetrack.
Yeah. Well,
Dear God.
it's kind of along the road out there, but either way, it had been residential. So it was kind of
Yeah.
mixed up because you never know in the future. Some of the people might start complaining. And enough complaining. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's right. Keep them away from there.
Hey,
We need somewhere to go racing, and man, not only us mud racing guys, but how about them drag racing guys? I mean, y'all are the only place, right? Where else is there to go?
yeah.
Well, as in you can go to
Right.
Johnson, Bowman, but that's the best facility, in my opinion. And they got a lot of the door slammers coming back now, so they're trying to grow that back up.
Yeah.
So actually
Oh,
the door slammers were originated at that track.
yeah. That's
So
top notch now, no doubt.
Jason Scrubs, Scotty Cannon, Tommy Mooney.
Well, Tony's on here commenting that won't know why y'all talking trash while he's working.
Talking trash.
Don't let him lie.
hey, we do what we
Do
do
not let
best.
him lie.
He probably was sitting there on his phone. Too bad he
He's
ain't got
been
an office.
laying
If he had an
down.
office, if he had an office chair, he'd probably been in the middle of playing his game,
He's
watching the video at the same
I
time.
left him in the track in the air conditioner.
Oh, well, no, never mind. He's sitting in the tractor seat.
He commenting on Facebook. That means he ain't working.
Yeah.
That's right. He watching. He ain't working.
I can put the
That's right.
pieces together.
I mean, how long did y'all give him off? Jeez, it's about time he does something, right?
Shoot, it was me and him off. Both of
I
us
know
had
it.
surgery the same day.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
everybody else working. What about you, Dan?
Yeah.
Hey,
Lexington
Mr.
Medical Center said they will not do that again. Them fellas had surgery, same time, on the same floor, same recovery room hall, across from each other, and they
Talking
said they
shit.
will not do that again.
You won't have
No,
that again. No more hairs
nope,
in there. Two hairs.
nope,
That
nope,
was terrible.
not two at a time. Nope.
It'd probably been
So
all right if we wouldn't been doped up, Neither one of us do anything like that. We didn't,
Well,
sitting in there was a little bit out of our minds a little
that was
bit.
the only thing is they could blame it on the dope. So yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we're glad
uh
y'all are better,
Oh, yeah.
doing better.
yeah, Dave Renfro said he'll be there, and they had a pretty good turnout for the rezoning meeting, so he must have went to that also.
Yeah, he said
there was a
he
bunch of
said he was going. I didn't think we would be able to go because I didn't know how far behind we were going to be with the track with the water. So everything worked out for the best.
There you go. Well, Mr. Bill, who's taking you out for your steak for your birthday tonight? One of them young fellows right there?
All right, I'm going to the
Huh?
Man, well, all
Matt's
I hear
got
is
it.
crickets. All I hear is
Dang it.
crickets. I don't know.
That'll get him to quit talking, ain't it?
Hey, you want to
Brian,
shut him
Brian,
down? Ask him who's buying.
Brian said he got to go.
And
And
my mama
they're
calling
over
me.
yonder. Mama's calling Jeffrey, and
He-
Fred got the phone. So here we are.
Mr. Bill's just
God.
sitting alone now.
Well,
we'll
I,
probably end up having something this weekend because Evelyn's birthday was yesterday and his
yeah.
birthday's today. So
crap.
we'll probably get.
Bruh.
We talk about important stuff.
Exactly.
Mm,
I hope you
yeah.
don't watch this too.
Well, I don't get upset over birthdays. I can go out to eat for mine anytime when I ain't got nothing else to do. I mean, my
That's
wife
right.
is just an issue.
You probably
That's
watching
right.
as well.
She's not out here, so she don't have the phone in the house. I got out here, so she's one of these that likes to go on the birthday.
Oh
But
yeah.
I'm
Yep.
still kind of covered with clay and sweat and other such funk as that. So we're probably not gonna go today, which is all right with me. But
Yep.
anyway,
Yeah, I'm the
yeah.
same way. You know how them women are. They love them birthdays now.
Well, maybe we can get Dave Renfro to sing you happy birthday at the race.
How much would it cost not to?
That's pretty
Well,
Come
I don't know.
on.
I've never heard Dave sing. He might be great.
He might be
They
real.
call him the voice. You know, he is the voice. That's his name. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we might have
he
to
might
give him a shot.
he might have to get it out there. What's up, Jason? He might show up. Jason Hoskins might show up and do some consistency Friday night from Indiana. That'd be a good one.
Come on with
Yeah.
it.
Good one. That's a
Y'all
bad
got
boy.
any? Y'all heard any out of staters? Any non-locals coming this weekend? Are you?
I had Tony talked to Blake today, but I don't know if he's coming.
Well, we also got that big race in July, the team challenge,
Yeah.
Center 6,
Yeah.
and all them coming too. So
Be a good
we'll
time
probably
for
have
them to
time
come
some of
and
that this weekend.
And they
Yeah.
might be coming to testing, doing some testing.
I was say if they're going to come
That's
for
what
the
I'm
big
talking
race
about.
in July, they need to come test on this dirt and see. They may have to make some adjustments on the ladder bars and stuff like that, because wheelie bars too. Because it'll definitely get you going.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. I
that's
know the
that team
locals will be
challenge.
testing because we don't like it when them Virginia boys and whatnot come down here and try to put the boots to us, do we, BT? Snowman don't lay down, Cheese Puff don't lay down, you know. So
No,
we need some practice.
if they could come down and win it, they got to take it. It won't be handed to them. I mean, if they beat, they beat.
Hey,
But you got to work for it.
I fought a Virginian last year for a belt.
Yeah,
That's right.
Jason, this is Orangeburg, man. We had the MHRA race or what it was last year. Same track, Orangeburg.
MRA.
MRA,
think
I can't, man.
it was in 2022, I think, or one.
22.
Yeah,
we got it.
yeah, but we might have things coming up in the future too. So
Heck yeah, because man, that flat track right there, I'm telling y'all, that's a hard hooking thing.
Yep. Get them lined up.
Sometimes we run out there, and I've seen some of those fake times come up before, right? Where some of them trucks, I've seen Johnny and a couple of them other guys run too fast to believe out there.
It's fast
Right?
now. It's fast.
That's when you got a good track.
When they tote the wheels, 3/4 the way down the track, that's when you kind of just got to be assuming that you're going straight.
well,
Yeah.
we got about what 16th of a mile, eighth of a mile damn shut down there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you got plenty of shutdown. They can't say nothing about shutdown there, Bo.
Yeah.
Johnny had to use that all of it one day.
He used all of it, I believe. Everything
Yeah, I think
got
he was
stuck.
on the gas for about 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Johnny, when his throttle stuck.
Jumped across
That
the
was
road.
mhm.
Well, let's go up. I tell you what, y'all want to let's pick some races. We're getting a little late here. I know Mr. Bill's got to get his birthday present.
You trying to say he's old? He getting tired? Is that what you? Is that what you?
I'm saying I am. I'm
Yeah,
getting
that's what
tired.
I'm saying.
Heck yeah.
I told
He
Tony
said
a
he
while ago,
turned.
I said, well, I seen the sun come up this morning. I wasn't going to watch it go down, but I'm watching it anyway. But that's all right. We'll survive. Not a problem.
Okay. Well, here you go, Mr. Bill. We'll let you pick some you pick some winners this weekend. I feel sure you're going with the Ford crew. Who y'all got in the B class? What's that 0 to 36 class? Who y'all got? Give us some picks. Who you want to win?
I'm on the A class.
A class?
Yeah, the A class. The A class. There you go. A class.
I hate to be like this, boy, but I'm gonna pick me.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Because
I'm pulling for you.
I'm a be in the floorboard if I can. I have a problem with that thing because Snowman, he just blows the tires off on trans brake, so I'm always torn between foot brake and trans brake. But a lot of times there's not a real big difference. But the consistency of this dirt, I'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm gonna pick me for the A class.
That's a good one. That's a good pick. How about it, Fred? Who you got? You going with Dad too? Or you gonna pick against Dad?
I'm a pick him. I'm a pick him.
Hey, you gotta have faith in your team, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I know the truck and I know the man. So
there you go. I'm gonna go other way. I'm gonna go with a Ford, and I think I'm gonna go with this. I think I'm gonna go with Medium Earl. I'm gonna take Medium Earl if he shows up this weekend.
Medium Earl.
Good choice.
Yeah,
that's a good choice. He'll run it now.
I know
Can't
Resurrection
drive it.
said they were bringing 4 trucks. I know Maggie will be there, and
I don't think they run. She don't run small
you
tire
know,
like that.
small time.
No, she runs
Oh,
38.
she runs a
Oh,
38s.
okay.
Small
Yeah,
tire.
I know. I
Branchville,
know that Maggie did show up to Branchville on 35s a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Remember when they pulled the rocker arm? So Maggie might jump in there and upset that small tire class.
good.
That thing's running. It'll run, son.
yeah, yeah. It
Who you
turned up.
got,
I don't
Rat?
know what. I think they rung the tachometer hand off the other day. They wasn't quite sure what it was turning, baby.
Baby.
It was turning.
But it
It
sounded
went
good. I mean,
around and around. You
yeah,
know,
it sounded good. It was turning, buddy.
I
It
don't
was
know about
turning.
y'all, but my tack only goes to 10,000, and I think they were maybe turning that hard, if not harder. They were
Yeah, I think
turning.
Yeah.
she might have bent the needle on that one.
Yeah, she'll
But
turn it.
it like it sounded good, and I'm glad it held together. But it sounded real good.
Yep. Who you got, Rat? You picking?
I can only go one way, man. Get Cassidy Lane, cheese puff.
There you go.
That's
I
a
heard
good
it's
one.
going to be muddy, and he loves the mud. If it's muddy,
There you go.
that little parade truck will do something. I think.
There you go.
Like I say,
Let's
we
go.
can do our best to have it smooth, because I like mud, but I don't like bumps in the track. If we could run mud, I want to run mud. But
You don't
you
want to
know,
get the tar beat out of you.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Hill and hole's okay if you're set up for that and you like that. But
Yeah.
I like a smooth track, whatever's out there.
That's
Yep.
what I'm talking about.
All right. Who you got in the 38 in the B class? 38 and a half. Who you got?
Let's go Fred with that one. I'm gonna go
There you
Fred.
go. Wow, here. That'll be a good one.
We had a chip in his truck, but he decided we just go pull that out and he could feather it with the throttle
Yeah,
on it.
I'll feel it out.
Let it turn, baby. Let it turn.
Yeah.
I'll feel it about 6,500.
There you go. You picking yourself, Fred. You going with the wild hair too.
When I can get the steering straight, yeah,
That's a good one. I'm
that's my
gonna go.
issue.
If the hoe shows, I'm going with the hoe. How about that?
There you go.
That'd be a good one.
That's who I'm going with. My man Corey. He's on a little tear. I think he's going to keep it going.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Then we'll go with the 44-inch tire class, the big tire class. Will Kit show up for this one, you reckon?
Probably not.
Hey, now,
He said
hey, oh
he
yeah.
said he was showing up for the last one. So
Is this truck running?
Hey, I
I
was going
think
to tell
it's
you too.
running, yeah.
Now our B class is up to 39 and a half.
Oh,
The
that's
mid tire
39
class.
and a half. Okay. The
he
big
Yeah.
could
tire.
run twice. Him and Christopher could both run it.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
We'll see if they can keep a power steering belt on. That seems to be the problem nowadays.
Yeah.
But now I'm pretty sure that Mike Wallace said he was coming too. So
That'd be a good one to beat too, man. That'd be a fast one.
Yeah.
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 Mike
And then you got the
or James, if
4
it's pretty.
the 44 tire class. I go with the GOAT. I'm picking James. I like James. That's who I like to pick. He's the Dodge in the crew.
He's like the redheaded stepchild, but he's a likable redheaded stepchild.
He is. He is. He is.
Yeah, he's come a long way. Now old Dodge has come a long way.
Yeah. Who you got? Y'all got a Ford in that class, Mr. Bill?
Tony will be in it.
big tire.
Oh, the snowman.
Yeah,
That'd be a good one too.
that truck likes big tires better than it does small tires.
A whole lot better.
But it is what it is. It's easy for me to get into it with small tires on it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I imagine so. That's pretty good. The V treads, you got the V treads, and I don't have a clue how many that I got. I was gonna pick Jeffrey in the 1 ton, but he don't want to work on his truck, I reckon.
Yeah, we need a little more welding rods and stuff on it, but it's getting there. But you can't rush. You can't rush perfection. So anyway,
No, that's right. That's right. That's right.
So first, what if he gave me the gas station motivational speeches?
but we had to drag it out the shop so we could get some money making projects in there, and so far I don't know if we've done any of those yet. But anyway,
Yeah,
it's not in the shop yet.
but
I don't know if
Yeah.
this is this is a
Hey,
mechanic shop or a hobby shop. Or we're not sure on that yet. But anyway,
Mhm.
are y'all
we
are
have
y'all
fun.
are y'all gonna run a street class too Saturday?
Yeah, yeah, we are. And no matter, and it's for some reason it doesn't never get put on the flyer. And I had to tell a guy the other day on Facebook that it doesn't matter what happens. We're going to have a street class. I mean, kind of like your track and Palmetto. You know, no matter what happens, we're going to have a street class because without those people, where the races
Yeah,
come from?
that's
Well, I
right.
know
That's right.
Danny Crane is coming down Friday night. He's going to spend the night, and he's always run street class. So I don't know if Karen's truck's running, but I don't know if Matt's going to run. He's on like 6.5 cylinders, but
Give or take. Hey, I'm used to it.
he's running it trying to blow it up, but it won't blow up. So it just
And I got enough horsepower to blow it
ain't got enough horsepower to tear nothing up. It just kind of like puts through the mud. But
Punch through the
anyway,
mud. Gets the job done. I know. I think Little Monkey will be there. Archie, they'll be there. So
That's who I'm going with. Monkey. I'm calling Monkey.
that'll be a good
I'm
one.
gonna let RJ run the mud.
Yeah.
Heck
There you
yeah.
go. Let them dig. Let them dig. Put them in there. Start them off early, man. That's good.
yeah.
The
But
mud's fun,
these pits are gonna
man.
have mud, but these pits also have a hard bottom because we haven't subsoiled this one this year at all. So it's got a
Yeah.
hard bottom, and it's had like the 50,000 gallons of water sitting on it for the past month.
Yeah,
So it's a hard bottom in there.
So if you can
that's
get to the
good.
bottom, you come on out. That'd be good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you won't sink and disappear. There's something
No,
down
no,
there.
we'll still see you once you sink. We'll still see you. We know where to get you from.
That's right.
Team 4.
Oh man.
All jokes aside, these bad trucks are gonna run right through there. We know that.
Hey,
Well, like I told somebody before, if we do a pit, and you got 10 trucks running, and you get 2 get stuck and 8 passes on through it, that's kind of a show.
Yeah.
And you get everybody just blowing the mud out and blowing it out. Then all the trucks get so fast they get unsafe, bouncing out the end and stuff. And
Yep.
we're trying not to have any humps at the end going in or coming out. So we're trying to keep it safe and make it a good show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah. No
that
doubt.
mud, man, the fast trucks, that mud slows them down and keeps them under control. Because that, like the triple threat race, we were rolling in the paperclip.
Yeah.
Mud's gonna be nuts.
One thing about the banks in the pit this time, when the water's been sitting in there all that long, the banks are V'd and sloped up,
Yeah.
and they're kind of tapered and they're soft. So it's
Oh,
not
that's
like a
nice.
big brick you got to hit.
That sucks. I need
Yeah.
something to let me down.
yeah,
Well,
it ain't that brick.
I like that because you get out of shape, it'll slow you down a little bit, and instead
Line
of
it back
clipping
up.
that wall, you know.
Don't crack the throttle. Hang in
No,
there.
Yeah.
Hang in there.
yeah. Please, good Lord, don't let off the gas. Whatever you do, right?
Let it dig, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good.
I don't know what that
Mac,
means.
does Matt got his boy called out for the beater car race he was looking for?
Hey, called out for the beater car race.
I hope he shows up.
Who is this? Who do we got?
He talking about that's a famous drag race, I guess you could say.
That what they say.
Well,
I don't know why Matt like
That'll be
that.
good.
It's cousin. They look like brothers, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Look right up.
Look like brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
hey, Matt, you're not related. What's that guy, Block? While we're talking about the street outlaws, Block from South Carolina. Y'all cousins?
That's who we're talking about. That's who
Oh, okay. That's who you talking about.
I raced last time, and they had it. They kind of had it out in the cars.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
yeah.
That's
That'll be
awesome.
good.
You keep messing around, you can be on TV.
And to get some video out there.
That's
But
right.
like I
The
say,
street outlaw guys are trying to fight you, right? Drag racers.
Oh, that'd be good to come to that track and try to do
No,
all that.
no, there's a lot of hairs out there, brother.
try and diffuse anything like that because we don't want any kind of
Yeah.
bad name at all,
That's
Matt.
right.
Saying, but anyway,
Hey, Pops, at any time you could have stopped me.
Hey, even if y'all are cousins, keep it under control.
I'm not even gonna get off my tractor. I'm gonna make a ticket. See where I was.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is awesome.
Like I said, y'all come see them Friday night and Saturday. Friday,
Friday
let me get
night.
this right. Friday night, gates open at 4. Racing will start at 7.
Yeah.
Consistency race and beater car race, and call outs if you got them. Saturday, Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gonna go get all crazy. We didn't have call outs and heads up racing all night long now,
No.
but
No. But
we
they
told them
got 1 or 2, 3 or 4 you want to get through, he'll get them.
No, we're
Get
gonna
with
do
them, let them know.
the consistency first, and then the beater car.
because more than likely we're gonna have to be back up early in the morning or either that night fixing that track, kind of like we did last year with the triple threat.
Yeah.
We stayed out there till 4 o'clock in the morning fixing
Yeah,
everything.
that was amazing. If nobody remembers that, I know some people remember that. We destroyed that entire place Friday night, and the
Yeah.
Hares and some other people stayed out there and rebuilt that whole track, and it was brand freaking new Saturday morning. That was incredible. That shows
Amazing.
y'all care, because a lot of places will go and we'll destroy it, and the next morning or whatever, it'll kind of be like, yeah, whatever, guys, this is what y'all have to run on. And man, y'all do an awesome job with y'all's facility.
It's
Well,
amazing what
work,
you did with a
your work is your
315.
signature.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, we've
That's
been
right.
to some tracks I've been to before. We raced 3 or 4 weeks beforehand and come back in the same holes there because
Yeah,
Yeah,
same hole. Yep.
that's
Multiple.
frustrating, because when
Yeah.
you work on your truck real hard and you feel like you're a racer or whatever, and you go and you're like, oh man, they didn't do anything to this place. That is sort of frustrating.
Yep. Yep.
Y'all
Real
never have that
frustrating.
issue though. That whole place is groomed. Like I say, all like 10 acres or whatever of the actual spot where we run. It's huge. It's amazing.
Yep.
Well, I feel I kind of like my yard, but then again, I don't want y'all to see all of my yard. But anyway, when I used to drive a truck, when people looked at that truck, they were looking at me. So the truck was
That's
clean,
right.
it's work, everything, and kind of like that racetrack. What we do is kind of who we are, and I mean
That's right.
that's the picture. So
That's right. That's
All
right.
right.
And then Saturday, y'all got the gates be open at 9 Saturday morning. Y'all racing at 12. I guess you had drivers meet 11:30, 11:45.
yeah,
All mud racing, horseshoe. Might be a paper clip. They'll see how the tracks turn out. So
yeah.
and if
added
anybody,
money every class.
yeah, 500 on the classes and 1,000 to the highest truck count.
1,000 to the highest truck. That's pretty good.
And you'll start all trucks and work your way up, right? A
Yep.
class on up to V treads, running order, in case everybody's wondering.
Yeah,
And it probably will be a paper clip, to make it interesting because
we're coming to make a show.
yeah, and
Yeah.
That's fun.
it's fun to get out there because that way everybody's got to drive their truck. You can't just shoot it down the line. You got to drive
Yep.
That's right.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, like I say, I'm gonna be out of town, but I'm gonna miss it. But I got youngins graduating, so
it. Hey, you got to do what you got
we
to
gotta
do.
do that. So
That's
yeah.
right. The ape will be there. We'll be
Yeah,
there.
April
We'll
be
be
there.
there with all the trucks we got. It's going to be a good time.
Sounds good.
And Mr. Bill, I want to tell you happy birthday, man. Hope you have a rest of your happy, great birthday today, buddy.
It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I've had worse ones. I know for the first 15 years I got my behind tore up pretty good. It hadn't happened lately, but rest of it's pretty good.
And you don't look a day over 25, brother.
Yeah, you're going to church Sunday, right? You got to pay for that remark. But anyway, thank y'all, fellas. Y'all do a good job. I love racing with y'all, and we love racing with y'all. And kind of a
Same to you.
kind of a mud family thing here. We got to keep it going.
Yep.
Yes, sir. We
Like,
love racing with y'all. Y'all are good people, and y'all do a awesome work for this sport, man. Y'all do a
yep.
whole lot.
Well, we try. We try.
And everybody, come on out there and support y'all Saturday, and hopefully we'll see you. If we don't, we'll see y'all the next time. And thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Fred, Mr. Bill, Matt, we'll see y'all. Y'all have a good one, Bubba.
You too, man.
Good, man.
You know, school. If I was gonna put
Heck yeah. Mud
Off,
racing.
there you go. Off to Orangeburg, buddy, this weekend. The
So
Cheese Puff will be there Friday and
put
Saturday night.
put your water shielding on, whatever you got to do. Get your duct tape out, and let's go mud racing. All
There
right.
you go, man. That's gonna be a big crowd. Looks like it's gonna be a fun track. Muddy. It's gonna be muddy. That's for sure.
I see some killers saying they're coming, so hopefully they'll come kill.
I hope so. We won't be there, so. But hey, Daddy says he's gonna make a pass into consistency. We'll see.
Hey, but I guarantee you, there'll still probably be about 14 Toyotas there with small blocks.
Yeah,
Just might not be the ape.
you got the Godfather's crew to be there, so hopefully they'll draw a good crowd. But if y'all do see that purple truck make a pass, send me a video because I want to see it.
That's something we gotta do a little survey sometime. We gotta figure out how many small block Toyota mud trucks there are that run with us. How many are there?
There's a good bit around, man. But y'all got 3 or 4 at y'all's stable.
3. Mm-hmm.
So
2. Y'all got 2. That's 5. We ain't even started. Right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Toyotas around.
That's getting them pretty good. Chuck and them, they got one. So that's
we even got a
go,
Toyota
man.
hiding, don't we?
Yeah.
We got one with some S10 skins on it.
Yep. One of them secret ones, man. He tried to hide. We'll count him too, man.
That's right. All of them we can. Need all the help we can get running against them Fords.
I see some fellas trying to buy some mud trucks too.
There you go.
I see they had a nice square body Chevrolet on Facebook for sale this week. Cheap too. Big block in it.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty good deal, what it looked like. Somebody was looking at it, but we'll see. Chuck's a video.
Put that thing on 35s. Bring it on, right?
Yeah, I think it had like a 5 something in it, man. It was
all tire, nothing, right?
Yeah, I don't think they wanted like 8 for it. 8,500 ready to go. It looked good.
Yeah.
Short wheelbase, gray, silver gray. But that's it. I guess this would be Orangeburg. Then we get a little break. What's next, Red? What it's
Dude.
Twitties, maybe?
Twitties. Yep.
I think Twitties, then Palmetto.
Like June the 12th or something like that.
Yeah. And then Palmetto's we go back to Palmetto points racing.
We have to get Twitty on here before his race for sure.
We'll get him on here. He'd be good to do it. He'd be a good one.
And Miss Harbison had a pretty good idea. We should bring on some of the winners from the races. Even if we don't bring them on for like the whole show, bring them on here for 10 minutes or something. Bring the winners, like we'll bring the winners from Orangeburg on next week.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll do that. I get so busy, man. I got so much of the crap coming on. I won't be thinking.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of stuff.
But yeah, we need to do that. Hop some of them on here. I have to write that down. I got to write stuff down so I can remember.
Something else I'd like to do to get on here. I know it's not mud truck related, but I know everybody listen to it. I want to get JBE and Dave Renfro on here and talk about some of these roundy round racing exploits that they went on and why they call him Juice. And let's hear about some of these stories of Dave behind the wheel, because Dave always gets to talk us up and see us go, but let's talk about what he's done.
That'll be a good one, man. And I know JB's got plenty of stories. He'll talk to you forever about give you stories and ideas, and he knows them. He knows some pretty good people too in the motor building world, building and roundy tracks too, man. He called me earlier. I gotta call him back. I see y'all sat down and had dinner Saturday night.
Oh yeah, that was a good time. Blaine and JBE. The heck am I thinking, right?
That was a good crowd to hang out with, man. It's probably very entertaining. Very entertaining.
It was entertaining. It was a good time. JBE said he got a baked potato Blaine's way. They're gonna call it the Godfather. You get a raw onion all the way with raw onion.
Oh, yeah, he was telling me. I don't know about that onion, man. I'll pass on that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. I like that double cheeseburger there, though. Whew.
I had one for supper tonight.
Heck yeah.
I was waiting, and I was going to get Chinese, but the Chinese place was closed for some reason, so everybody else had Grauthos.
With the local staple.
Yep, but let me hit these sponsors up for our good looking sponsors here. We got Johnny Martin Jr. Well Drilling, our big sponsor, title sponsor, I guess you could say. All our class sponsors. Fan in ABC, Palmetto Mudway, Red Line Carts, George Farms. Then we got Automatic Fire Systems of Augusta, Industrial Rubber and Supply of Augusta, Tool Brothers Incorporated, Shaky Jordan Motorsports, Southern Thunder Mudway, Muddy Addiction, Branchville Mud Bog, Orangeburg Mud Bog, not Orangeburg, Palmetto Mudway, and Southern
Thunder
Thunder
butt track.
Mudway, Mud Track. I don't know where I got the pride from the other day.
Yeah, well, Southern Pride. I think we're
Southern
all
Pride.
for that, but it's Southern Thunder Mud Track.
I think the old track was the Southern Pride, I believe.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's on there, but I don't know. But yep, I got the shirts again. If you're racing the series, you need to hit me up with your size so I can get them. I got most of them. I think I'm gonna try to put them back. So
Nice.
I got some people wanting to buy some, so we got to get some sold, make some money.
Because they are limited edition.
Yep, we don't got but maybe 110 of them, however it is.
Yep.
So,
if
anybody wants one, hit me up with your size. We'll get you one. If you ain't in the series for racer, we'll get you a price. So can't beat them. Good shirts. I got some that's 5-6 years old. So
yeah, same shirts as always. Wister does an awesome job. They don't peel or come apart.
Yeah, I was gonna wear one tonight, but I ain't had time to dig it out the box. Still got them boxed up. So
nice.
We'll get them. All right, Rhett. I wish you luck. Put it on them again this weekend, man. You put it on us this weekend, but halfway, I guess you can say.
Halfway. Sometimes you can't give them the whole thing, right? Yeah, give them by
I understand it, man. It looked good, but like I say, I guess Rhett will see you all this weekend. I'll see you next Wednesday, probably. I'll be in Tennessee.
Put on a show because we'll be there videoing, and as y'all seen, man, some of those reels are going wild. 30, 40, 50,000 views on them things. So
yeah, they're getting you out there. They're getting some views, getting you out there for sure.
Well, we'll see y'all Saturday.
We'll see y'all. Yep, next week. Have a good week. Next week.